Pisces, hi. So this is going to be your reading from the April 13th to the 19th. What you go to take a look at what is happening in your life, what's been bothering you, and let's resolve that. Or you're simply like doing great, like with the sun energy. Okay. Pisces. All right. Let's see. One of the most compassionate sign in the zodiac. The most spiritual one. I love Pisces. You guys are just always so nice. Something hidden in your subconscious that requires your attention here. Okay. In the recent past, I see you reach a place of emotional fulfillment. So something that's good that's happening to you. Okay, brought you happiness and joy and contentment. And you are starting on a very divinely guided journey. You're being divinely guided here. It almost feels like you're meant to do that, and you're on that new path. Okay. In the current situation, your intuition is very strong at this time. And the energy I get is just like very chilling, very nurturing, and very peaceful. Okay, very abundant as well. Because I got a lot of feminine energy here. Like divine feminine energy, like lots of it. Okay, so you're doing pretty good currently. In the future, I see something suddenly happen and it feels very heavy. Okay, a potential conflict that's being introduced into your life. Let's take a look. All right, for my fellow Pisceans. Pisces. Let me just shuffle the card real quick. One more. Well, you know what? It's the ebbs and flows of life. Like after you experience the highs, you experience the lows, and after lows, it will be the highs for everybody. Let's do the moon. Let's see what's going on. Well, I see you are like 1 foot in, 1 foot out of a situation. And I see a lot of success. And again, like you're very happy with what happens in your life. But what are you like getting away from, though? Yeah. Is it like you get away from something and that makes you feel like you're back on track, you're back into your own energy, so you're not being bothered? Possibly. Okay. Let's do the past situation here. What's going on? Yeah, although you do care about whoever that's on the other side or whatever situation that you're dealing with, you're like, I cannot keep myself in this situation. I cannot keep dealing with it because it's just too much pressure. So you're like, I'm done with this. Okay. I'm leaving. Yes, because last week you're like, you're leaving something behind. So here the story continues. Okay. But at the same time, because you are very compassionate, I mean, towards everybody in your life, admit it or not. The fact that you're living this action that you did makes you overthink a lot for some reason. Yeah. Are you thinking people are going to judge you in a way for something that you do for yourself? Possibly for some of you. And at the current situation, sorry, at the past situation, I see another energy being presented over here. Possibly is your family members, your lovers. Whoever this is on your side, they bring a lot of joy and happiness to you. So they actually ease off that overthinking, all the anxiety side of you. Yeah, this is a very loving connection. Whoever that is super close to you, around you, okay? And this connection brings you a lot of fulfillment in life, brings you a lot of meaning of life. And intuitively, you're like, yeah, I can feel the joy, feel the happiness. This is such a good experience. Life is worth living. Let's do the Ace of Wands. Okay, that's great to hear. Okay. You're showing me that you have made an important decision regarding to whatever that you're walking away from, that you were talking about here in the past. And you're like, yeah, I made the right decision. Like, it feels the right thing to do. And I feel so confident, you know, like unapologetically, I'm doing this for me, for my own peace. But for some reason, you're showing up as very deceptive. So, which means on the outside, you're like, I'm this confident person, right? I trust myself. I have faith in myself. You carry that fire energy in you, but inside, you're not. So you're pretending to be someone on the outside, but inside, there's another story going on. Okay. All right. Let's do the Queen of Cups. Let's see. And the Empress at the same time. There's a lot of options presented in front of you at the current moment. I don't know what it is. Okay, it can be your work, it can be your family, love life, it can be anything, but there's an area in your life that you're presented with a lot of options. So you do have choices to choose from, but it's just very overwhelming because what's going on in your environment, it is always like up and down, and like too much things are going on, and you couldn't even catch things at one at a time. So I get this energy of things are going like quite messy. It's not like, oh, peaceful, like the ocean, you know, go for a walk type of thing. Yeah, and you are managing through all of these. You're like, I have the Queen Bee energy over here, so I know what to do. I've accumulated lots of life experience here, okay? And you're trying to make things equal, make things fair for everybody in the situation. Okay. All right. So you're navigating through tornadoes. Yeah, I get this picture of you. You're on a small boat and you're just in the midst of the ocean where the lightnings and the waves and the night is dark type of thing, and like lightning flashing over, and you're trying to navigate with a little boat here. Yeah. Man. Okay. Let's do the High Priestess. Hmm. Intuitively, oh man. Okay. You don't want to be involved within any sort of conflict that is going on, possibly around your home or even your relatives, your moms, your dads. You like, yeah, because I see this home energy around you. But on some level, you also know what they're doing wrong. Like, why are all of these conflicts that are happening that are totally unnecessary? But you're just like, let me just step on the side and watch to see what they can come up with, maybe a solution. I mean, they cannot always rely on me, you know, they have to experience it themselves to truly grow. Yeah, to truly grow. So it's almost like you're this, if you're this kid and everybody is older than you, you feel like you're the adult in the room that knows what needs to be done. Yeah, so you're like a counselor that is like watching everyone. Okay, let's do the headman. Mhm. And you are a little bit upset here with a connection that is around you. Why are you upset though? Let's do the tower. Ah, nasty. Okay. So in the future, what I see here is, well, there's quite a lot of conflict going on. Okay. And in your reading, there's so many other energies involved. I don't even know who's who, but there's like so many scenarios happening in your life. Like, for example, one part is your families, one part is your children, one part is like your pets, one part is like your work. And it's like, my God, Pisces have been going through it in April, hey? And you have sleep issues in the future, okay? Because there's so much things going on and you're just trying to hold yourself still and not really doing anything about it, even though you do want to at the same time. So you're holding yourself back while wanting to resolve the conflict. Let's do the last card in this reading. My God. Pisces has been going through it. But what I see that's good here is you are temporarily exiting the conflict. You're not evolved. You're like, no, I don't have the energy even for this, you know. Um, so I'm just going on my new path here. You guys can do whatever you want. You keep fighting or whatever. You keep arguing because this is just too much taking of my energy, and I don't see it being reciprocated from your end. So that's why I'd rather just, you know, exit this for a while and let you guys figure it out. Yeah. I mean, it feels more to me, this is like a family situation because there's so many people involved. Yeah. So that's why eventually you're like walking away with, I'm better off without this, right? Yeah, for now. I do care about you guys, but I mean, this is just too much going on here. Like 2026 just started and it's already like this? Seriously, guys? Yeah. So it's more like you're dealing with people, like you're dealing with people. Advice for Pisces. Well, being presented here, the Chariot, the Knight of Wands, and the King of Wands. You did the right thing. Go onto your own journey, okay? Start on like whatever you need to do, okay? And just temporarily exit the situation so you can see like from a wider perspective of things here. Because being involved in so many energies does not help, okay? And it takes a lot of experience to see what's truly going on. So like the best thing you can do is just step out and then see this like a bubble of things, right? And you gather information so you know what to do. Yeah, the solution will come to you. But for now, just like get away from it, please. Okay. Hope this helps. I'll see you next time.